Are you sprinting to the end of the year wondering where 2024 went and feeling unprepared for 2025? You are not alone. And today we're going to be talking about some practical ways to finish strong and set yourself up for success next year with less stress. Let's consider that.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a speaker and coach helping professional women reconsider success through intention and authenticity. Join me in creating a life you can live on purpose.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Jennifer, and this is Consider Jennifer, our space online to consider our lives so we can be on purpose. So, December is really a mixed bag, we're exhausted, we're scrambling, but then there's also this tiny spark of excitement or maybe hope about what might be next in 2025. The thing is that if we don't make space to reflect on where we've been, recharge our energy, and then reimagine what we want, we're going to be carrying the same stress and overwhelm into the next year. And who wants to do that? So today, I'm sharing some practical ways to reflect, recharge, and then reimagine so that you can step into 2025 feeling clear, focused, and ready. Now, let's start with reflection, because you cannot plan where you want to go without first understanding where you've been. And it's important to remember that reflection does not have to be this big, time-consuming project. Here's one simple way that you can do it. Just grab a piece of paper or open the Notes app on your phone and write down these 3 prompts. What went well this year? What didn't go well? And what did I learn? Now, the idea here is to celebrate your wins, the big ones and the small ones. And maybe you really crushed a work project. Maybe you just survived some really tough days. Everything counts. It's important to be honest with yourself, but don't beat yourself up. This isn't about judgment. It's about clarity. And question 3 is the most important. This is where the gold is. Learning is how we grow. So look at the lessons you got from the answers to questions 1 and 2. Okay, so I have some paper here, so let's go ahead and do one together. Question 1, what went well for me this year? Well, my word for 2024 was integrity. And one of my biggest lessons was getting clarity on my message as a speaker and consultant, which is all about integrity. So score for me, I did the thing. That's my what went well. Clear message. Now, what did I learn from this? The lessons. Well, for me, it really reinforced that growth is never ending. And that's a really important reminder. It also reminded me that pivoting is okay. But the most important lesson that I learned is what I need to remember so that I don't forget that it's okay to grow. It's going to be so helpful for me to know every year that goes forward that I'm going to continue to grow, and pivoting is part of the process. Now, my biggest tip for you with this is don't overthink it or overdo it. The goal here is not to list every single little event that you engaged in throughout the year and then over-evaluate it. Just find a few major places to learn from and celebrate. So now it's your turn. Hit pause and go give it a try. It really shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Okay, let's talk now about recharging. I know it's super tempting to push through the holidays with endless to-do lists and then totally crash, completely exhausted into January. But that doesn't set you up for success. Here are 3 ways to recharge without completely overhauling your life. Number 1, I know it's hard and we already know this, but say no more often. Remember that every time you say yes to something, it's a no to something else. Protect your energy and your time. They are both very precious, and time is not renewable. Number 2, schedule downtime. That's right. Put it on your calendar. whether it's a 30-minute walk, a bubble bath, or just sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Make this downtime non-negotiable. Number 3, focus on what nourishes you. That might mean getting outside. It might mean connecting with people who give you energy and lift you up. Maybe it means taking a little bit of a break from social media. Whatever fills your cup, do more of that. And remember that recharging isn't just something you do personally. It shows up in every area of your life. When you're recharged, you can bring your real authentic self to both work and home, and that benefits everyone you engage with. Okay, now it's time for the fun part, reimagining what's next. This is about dreaming big, but being intentional about what you want to create in 2025. Now, here's one way to start. Set a theme or a word for the year. Instead of focusing on resolutions, think about a theme or intention that guides you. For example, growth or connection, or maybe it's balance. And then write down 3 areas in your life that you want to focus on. Maybe your finances need cleaning up. Perhaps you need to do some professional development work at your office. Or maybe you have a child that has something really significant happening this year that you need to be really present for. Then reverse engineer these goals and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. And then, as you might guess, schedule the steps. Remember, if it is not on your calendar, it is probably not going to happen. Okay, more paper, let's do the thing. So my focus in 2024 was on integrity. Integrity. And that is what allowed me to get my clear messaging, right? So in 2025, what I think I want to focus on is the word amplify. This is about growing everything that I've learned from 2024. Now, what exactly does that look like, right? Well, I'm going to think through what the end of 2025 might look like in the areas that I am deciding to focus on. Those are growing my business, and connecting. Now, I want to be sure that I'm being specific. So for growing my business, my goal is to double the number of speaking gigs that I've had from this last year. And connection is important to me. So I'm going to look at amplifying at least one connection and making it deeper and more intimate and more personal. Now, from there, I'm just going to break these down into steps, weekly, monthly, quarterly action items I can take to achieve what I want to do. And this allows me for flexibility. Now, as you plan, be sure to ask yourself, how does this integrate my personal and my professional life? The goal is to bring your whole self to the table. So don't feel like you're living 2 separate lives. When your personal values show up in your professional life and vice versa, it all starts to flow more easily. And if you want a deeper dive on how I do this, be sure to check out my video from earlier this year in January, where I kind of go into more detail about it. Okay, everybody, I hope that these ideas inspire you to take just a little bit of time for yourself this month to reflect, recharge, and reimagine what's possible for you in 2025. You can see that it doesn't have to take a lot of time. And remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being on purpose. It's about being deliberate, because small steps add up to big changes. So whether you're trying this strategy or something kind of like it, whatever you do, be sure to give yourself some time this month to get it done. If this video resonates for you, please drop a comment below and share a way that you plan on reflecting or recharging or reimagining your life this month. And if you're ready for more tools to help you live and lead on purpose, don't forget to subscribe and then check out some of the free resources on my website. And of course, if you lead or manage a team, be sure to connect with me so that we can explore how I can help you increase engagement and productivity. And that's it, guys. I hope that you all have a tremendous end of your year. And of course, as always, don't forget, consider your life, be on purpose. See you next time. Bye.